Hey guys, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about some struggles that I have been having over the last week or so. So you guys know, or if you don't, I am currently using a Dexcom um, to track my blood sugar. Well, I've been really having a lot of weird crap happening with my blood sugars, and I had an appointment for my annual physical today with my PCP, primary care provider, and he and I kind of discussed changing my medication regimen again because, like, over the last week or so, my blood sugars have been all over the place. I eat, they go high, and then they drop. And there's been multiple times over the last week or so that my blood sugar has dropped to like 39, sometimes in the 40s, sometimes in the 50s. And I, I have verified that it is an accurate low by doing a finger stick. Like, obviously, the whole purpose of having a Dexcom is so that you don't have to do the finger sticks. But when it's low like that, there were a couple times that it went low that I didn't feel symptoms from it. But then there were other times when I definitely felt the low. Like, I'll get dizzy, I'll get lightheaded, I'll get a little shaky feeling and just feel like really drained. And so there were a couple times where I felt like I was going to pass out. That's how much it affected me. And so I was really worried and concerned and felt like I should talk to my doctor about it. Um, like I said, I have been taking metformin for years for my PCOS. Um, and last year, I think it was May of 2023 when I really started focusing on trying to lose weight. Um, the doctor that I was seeing then kind of basically doubled my dose of metformin. So I was taking 500 milligrams twice a day before. And then when I started focusing on my weight loss and reached out to that doctor that I was seeing at the time, he doubled my dosage. So I was taking 1,000 milligrams twice a day. Well, I've lost like 70 pounds and, I'm still working on losing weight, but obviously we need to figure out what is going on with my blood sugar because it's not okay for it to be on a roller coaster. And I have the receiver for the Dexcom, and like right now it doesn't look too bad, but if I go to 24 hours, this is what it's doing over the 24 hours, which it is what it is. Sometimes it went high when I was eating, and I definitely didn't eat when it went high this time. The red line there is when it was low. So last night it didn't get as low as it has been getting, but it did go into the 60s at one point. But all weekend it was going off like every 20 minutes while I was trying to sleep, and that is just not okay. And over the weekend, I think the lowest it got was 39. And so I just wanted to discuss with him, like, what should we do? Should we stop the metformin? Because I'm taking metformin, but I'm also taking Ozempic for weight loss. And metformin and Ozempic are also diabetic medications. So metformin can be used to help with blood sugar issues, and Ozempic is used in people who have diabetes for control, to help lower your A1C. And a side effect of the medication is weight loss because it helps kind of slow things down, and your body processes things differently. I'm not a pharmacist, so this is just what I understand about the medication. So yeah, it's been frustrating trying to figure all of this stuff out. There is some other things going on with my blood sugar and with my health that I don't really feel ready to discuss at this point in time, but I'm just kind of letting you guys know, if you are struggling with trying to control your roller coaster of blood sugar, you are not alone. I am definitely struggling to try to deal with everything as well. So today at my appointment, he and I discussed cutting it back in half. So I had already taken my dosage of metformin for the morning before I went to see him because my appointment was at like 10:30. So before I went to see him, I had taken my morning dosage of 1,000 milligrams. So what I was doing previously was taking 1,000 milligrams in the morning and 1,000 milligrams, like I would take 1,000 milligrams usually in the morning with breakfast, and then I would take 1,000 milligrams usually in the evening with dinner. And so he told me not to take my second dose today, and then tomorrow we're dropping it to 500 milligrams twice a day. So 500 milligrams in the morning and then 500 milligrams in the evening. So we're just going to see what goes on here. And he's going to order lab work if dropping the dosage of metformin doesn't work. I just need something to be figured out because it's a lot having to, try to navigate daily life, but also having all of these health problems, and like your blood sugar is something that you definitely need to stay on top of, especially if it's dropping that low. Like when it dropped to 39, I drank a glass of fruit juice, which for those of you who know anything about blood sugar, fruit juice usually will up your blood sugar pretty quickly. And so I drank like a glass of fruit juice and it would rise, but then it would drop right back off. So it was very frustrating to try to figure out what the heck was going on. And I really, at this point, do not know exactly why it's doing what it's doing, but we are trying to figure out what we can do to help this issue that my body is apparently having now. So yeah, anyways, if you guys have any questions or anything, please let me know. I'd be glad to share my story or my opinions and thoughts with you. I do have to work tonight. It is 3:41, so shortly I will be making dinner, something to eat. It's going to be interesting now trying to adjust to a new medication schedule because sometimes it's very hard with the way that my work schedule is, like between working day shift some days and night shifts other days. It's very confusing on trying to time my medications correctly. So now that I'm changing it again, I'm going to have to change all my medication reminders and things like that. It's going to be confusing. So anyways, I just thought that I would let you guys know my struggle and let you guys know that if you are struggling also, you're not alone, because I'm definitely struggling right now. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will talk to you guys in my next one.